So today, I'm going to be talking about 7 different passive income streams that you can get started for free, mainly for free, as a photographer, videographer, or a creative. Let's jump into it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Jonathan Moore. I'm a photographer, filmmaker, and a creative entrepreneur, and I like to make videos like this for other photographers, filmmakers, and creative entrepreneurs who are trying to build a life on their terms and get it how they live. So if that sounds like something that you're into, make sure you check out some of the other videos on my channel. I talk about photography, videography, being a freelancer, becoming a full-time freelancer, and turning your hobby into a hustle. So in today's video, I'm going to be bringing you 7 different ideas that you can start to use today. Most of them are free to start creating residual or passive income if you're a photographer, videographer, or just the creative type. Now, as you know, when it comes to us creative types, we just like to create. We like to make things, and sometimes it's really hard to stay focused. So the one thing I will say is that if you want to really succeed in any of these fields, you should probably focus on one at a time. But let's just say that you're somebody who likes to create. You just gotta get it up out of you. Here's a couple of ideas that you can use starting today. So the first income stream that I'm going to talk about is an easy one if you're a photographer or videographer, and that is doing stock photos or stock video footage. Now, there's a bunch of different websites out there that you can use. One of the main ones that I use is ShutterStock.com. I also use DreamsTime, 123RF, Black Box, which is a video stock footage website, which is nice because if you load it up to Black Box, it distributes your video across all the different platforms. So if that's ShutterStock, 123RF, or DreamsTime, and there's a bunch of different other ones out there, Black Box is a nice one-stop shop. But if you're doing stock photography, you're probably going to end up uploading your photos onto these different websites. So like I said, there's a bunch of them out there. It's free to sign up. It's free to get started. I actually did a video previously on my channel about my first sale that I made on ShutterStock. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. But also, like I said, it's free to sign up. It's free to get started. If you're if you are a creative type, you got photos or videos that you just like to shoot just for yourself, or if it's maybe for past client work, some of these things can be turned into digital assets, and you can put these onto these stock websites, and essentially you're selling out the license. So you have the ability to take just this one picture and sell it a bunch of times over and over again. This is always a great option because it allows you, a photographer or a videographer, or if you do graphic design, you can load up vectors and all types of different, things of that nature. But it allows you to create an income stream that pays you over and over and over again after you've already done the work. So my second income stream that I'm going to be talking about is Amazon affiliates. Now, this is a great one because once again, it's free to get started and to sign up. If you're doing stuff online, let's just say that you have a YouTube channel, or maybe you're a blogger or something along those lines. It's great because you can direct that traffic to buy that product that you might be reviewing on Amazon. Now, I don't know about you, but when I'm about to make a purchase off of Amazon, especially if I'm buying equipment, I like to go around on the YouTube and, do a little bit of searching and see people using that product and get some product reviews. Now, most of you have seen this before. They'll have a link down in their description, and it'll be a link that'll take you directly to that product. Now, that is an affiliate link. So if you end up using that link, that person will make a very small commission. But the great thing is that it's no extra charge to you. Now, I've been using Amazon affiliate links for the past year or so, and I'm going to tell you right now, when I say small commission, I really do mean small commission. I mean, sometimes those bad boys are like 20 cents, 40 cents, 60 cents, $1, right? And it's all good because the more traffic that you can get going through your links, the more revenue that you can create. Now, this isn't something that's going to set the world on fire. Like I said, I've been doing it for a little bit over a year now, and I've made a couple of dollars. Every once in a while, you might get a big purchase where you make like a $20 commission, which is always nice. But from my personal experience, those are few and far between. But once again, once you have that video up, or once you have that blog post up and it's getting traffic, every once in a while somebody might use your link and buy that product. So it's a great way to get started. It's for free, and it allows you, once again, after you've done the work, whether it's making a video or it's creating a blog post, to create residual streams of income from now until, I guess, till you stop getting traffic. My third income stream that I'm going to talk about is teespring.com. Now, there's a bunch of these type of t-shirt printing companies, and what they are is they're a print-on-demand company. Now, I'll stand up a little bit right here. You can see I created that t-shirt, this t-shirt right here on teespring.com, okay? And maybe if you're a really great graphic designer, or maybe you have pictures that work really well on a t-shirt, you can start selling your t-shirt designs. The nice part is that, once again, it's free to sign up and get started. All you have to do is load up your designs. You can load them up on t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, phone cases, socks. They got a bunch of different options over there. This is also what's called a print-on-demand service. So once you load it up, all you have to do is drive traffic to your storefront. People buy your merchandise, and they print it up and they ship it out. You don't have to do anything else. So you don't have to worry about fulfilling orders and shipping them out and all that other jazz. Now, what I will say is that this is a great idea if you're really good at graphic design, or like I said, you have some photos that really work well as a t-shirt design, or design on some other things like a hoodie or a mug, or whatever the case may be. Also, this is good if maybe you're really into marketing. So if you're a really good marketer and you know how to promote products and move that traffic and get them to check out your products or your offerings, this is great for that as well. Also, if you have a following, maybe you have people who really like your stuff online. Maybe they follow your blog posts, maybe they like your videos, maybe they're really into your Instagram and they want to help support you. This could be a nice little stream that you can set up to have people support you, so they can go and buy your t-shirts and help support you continue to grow and give good and valuable content. Now, if you're not a great graphic designer, or maybe you don't have any photos that work really well, that's no big deal. What you could do is take a small investment, go on to Fiverr.com, have somebody create a couple graphic designs for you, and then you can set up a storefront, start letting people know. It could be your friends, it could be your family, it could just maybe be people online. But this is a nice way, because once you make that initial investment, say you make $20, you take $20 and get a couple t-shirt designs, all right? And then you can continue to sell those t-shirts over and over and over again. And since it's a print-on-demand service, once you have the graphics loaded up and everything's ready to go, all you have to do is sit back and collect that money, honey. Now, my fourth income stream is going to be books, okay? Now, this could be physical copies of books, or this could be ebooks. So I'm going to give you an example right here. Here's a little zine that I made. It's called #ChefLife, okay? And you can take these products. I actually made this using Blurb, okay? So you could take something like this, and you can sell it on Blurb. You can, you can sell it to the masses out there. You can sell it to your clients. Another example of a book I did was this one here, and I did this on Blurb as well too. And I did this for my clients. So, it's just a bunch of photos, kind of documenting the work that we've done over a year. They ended up liking it so much, they ordered 20 copies from me, which I did sell at a small profit. And like I said, you can take these books, once you have them on Blurb, you can either sell them on Blurb, or you can sell them onto, you can distribute them through Amazon or worldwide. So you can buy it off of Amazon, you can buy it from Barnes & Noble. I mean, the possibilities are endless. And like I said, once again, this is really great if you have a following. Maybe you have people who are really into your photos and they want to support your work. They've been following you for a while, say on Instagram, and you put something nice together for them, and they can go and buy it. They can buy it on Amazon. They can buy it on blurb.com. They can buy it off of barnesandnoble.com, whatever the case may be. But this is a great way for you to take your work that people already love and appreciate and create a residual stream of income. Also, you can take these books and turn them into ebooks, which is fairly easy, right? So you can take that, turn it into a digital product, and then you can sell that online. Also, Amazon has a, some type of marketing program where you can give away books for free, and if you get into that, you can learn about it. But it's a great way to just get your work out there. It's a great way for people to support you if they want to check out your work, or maybe just like support you in general. But that's something that you can take the time to make. Once again, you make it once, and then you can sell it and collect residual streams of income. Income stream number 5 will be Luts in presets. So if you are a photographer or you're a videographer, you're a content creator, whatever the case is, right? And you're using presets on your photos or you're using LUTs on your videos, and sometimes you make your own presets, right? Like I know for myself, I make a bunch of different presets that have different looks to them, and I use those to kind of, you know, speed up my workflow in the back end. But if people like your work, you know, you can present your LUTs and your presets and you can either sell them to them or you can give them away for free. That's up to you. You can sell your little preset packs, your little LUT packs, and if you're good in Photoshop, you can create your own LUTs that you can use in Premiere Pro. That's what I use. You know, I'm not sure about Final Cut and all those other things, but I'm sure they work pretty much along the same lines. So I do have a LUTs package or a preset pack that I will list down in the description below. So if you want to check that out, feel free to do so. You can go ahead and they're for free. They're on my website. All you got to do is visit it and download it, and boom, you're off to the races. Now my sixth income stream might be a little bit something different, might not be something that you're expecting, but like I said, this is for those creative people out there who just love to create. Now, back in the day, I used to like to make music, all right? And I know a lot of you guys who are creatives, whether you do photography, graphic design, you probably like to paint, you probably like to draw, maybe you like to make music, maybe you like to jam out, make beats, whatever the case may be, okay? Maybe you like poetry, the spoken word, all right? Something that you could use is a service like Distrokid, okay? Now, if you never heard of Distrokid, basically it's a digital distributor for your music. So you can take your music, you can upload it onto this platform, and then it will be available through all the streaming platforms. So that's iTunes, that's iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon, Tidal, Google Play. Just, it'll be everywhere. Now, when it comes to using Distrokid, it isn't free to get started, okay? You do have to make a small investment, and they do have a couple of different tiers. So I think they have a $19.99 tier, a $35 tier, and then another tier. So at the $19.99 tier, you can have one artist. $35, you can have 2 artists, and then I think the one above it, you can have up to like 5 or 6 artists. I'm not really sure. Now, like I said, it is a small investment, but the cool thing about it is that as people are listening to your music, they're listening to your beats, they're listening to your poetry, maybe your spoken word, like I said, okay, you get streaming royalties. Now, to be honest with you, streaming royalties are not a lot, okay? They are not a lot. You might get like half a penny for one stream, okay? But it's also a cool way to get your work out there. Maybe if you're a budding music artist, maybe if you have music that you and your friends made and it'd be nice for you guys to be able to listen to it on your favorite streaming device. All right, you do have that option, and you collect the royalties. It just comes to you. And you know, that's something that you can put up there and you can have just out there forever, or you can take it down. You know, it is a yearly subscription, so it is like $20 a year or $35 a year. But they do give you an option where you can pay. It's called like a legacy option, where you can just keep it on there. And you know, even if you don't renew your subscription, it will always be there. So like I said, that one, you do have to make a small investment to get started, but then again, you have the possibility to not only make that money back, but make it back even more, and for essentially, you know, the rest of your life. Now, if that's something that you're interested in, once again, like for everything, I'll leave a link in the description below. If you use my link, it is an affiliate link, but you will get a discount for your first year, and I'm not sure, it's like a weird discount. It's like 7% off, but that's something that you can explore. You know, I've used it for my own personal work, from, you know, music that me and my friends made back in the day, and it's just something for us to enjoy. So I don't expect to be the world's biggest artist, you know, but it's just something that's cool because, you know, I listen to Apple Music, somebody else listens to Spotify, or, you know, everybody has their own streaming service preferences, but with this service, you get onto all of the major streaming platforms. Now, this brings me to my last income stream, number 7, which is YouTube ad revenue. So at the time of this recording, my channel is not monetized. And I know that for a lot of YouTubers out there, small YouTubers, big YouTubers, whatever the case may be, this is a dream, right? And especially if somebody wants to become a full-time YouTuber, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, making it off of ad revenue could be a little bit tough, but it does depend on what stage you are in your life and what your responsibilities are. So like I said, at the time of this, video, my channel is currently not, you know, eligible for monetization, right? So you have some requirements that you have to get through. So you have to have 1,000 subscribers and you have to have 4,000 watch hours within the last 365 days. And then at that point, you're eligible to monetize and start showing ads on your videos. So like, as I said, right now, my channel is not monetized at this moment, but I do have clients that I work with on YouTube and their channels are monetized. And it's really cool to see their channels are making money every day. So for an example, I have one client, they have 20,000 subscribers and they monetize their channel, and on average, their channel makes about $900 a month. So, you know, that's not too shabby, governor. Okay, and then I have another client and they have about 10,000 subscribers and their channel is averaging about $400 a month. So once again, man, like, you know, I know $400 isn't a ton of money, but you know what? That can pay your car, that can pay, you know, go towards your rent, go towards some food. Maybe it's just you going out, kicking it and spending it money, but it's all good because you know what? I'm gonna take all the money. If they wanna, you know, $400, I'm not sneezing at it. You know what I'm saying? An extra $20, I'm taking it. An extra $1, you can just bring it over here. I will take it. You're talking to a guy who will stop and pick pennies up off the ground because I want all the monies. So that's it for me today, guys. Those are my 7 ideas for income streams that you can create for passive and residual income as a creative type. So I know I said photographers, videographers, and creatives. I tried to cover all those bases because some of these things aren't just specific to photographers and videographers. You know, if you're somebody, like I said, who likes to make music, maybe you're good at writing, okay, and you can write books or stories or something along those lines, right? That all fits into this, right? So this is really a great way for you to get started. Most of these are free. A few of them are paid. I think only the one is paid, which is Distrokid. But like I said, I'll leave links to everything in the description below. So hopefully you found this video useful. If so, please drop me a like. Consider subscribing to the channel and take a look at some of the other videos that I have about being a photographer, videographer, full-time freelancer, you know, turning your hobby into a hustle. So to all my people out there who are trying to build a life on their terms and get it how they live, this is your man, Jonathan Moore, and I'm signing out. Peace.